A very good evening, I'm Jason Bennett. It's great to have you with us at Alberton Oval. This is a vital match between North Adelaide and Woodville West Torrens. Time is running out to stake a claim for a top 8 berth or a top 4 berth. There's not much margin for error now. Now it's time for the players to take to the field. I'm joined by Kelly Underwood. Great to have you along, Kel. How do you see this one unfolding?
Good to be here, Jason. I'm going to have to go with the Eagles. They look the stronger side on paper, but the game isn't played on paper, of course. This might be closer than a lot of people think.
Thanks, Kelly. The umpire and the two captains are ready for the toss. It's first against ninth. Can the underdog challenge the top dog? We're just about set. A lot has been said about this match during the week. Time to find out who's right and who's wrong. Cutting wins the first tap. Short pass looks good. Ward, leading by example, delivers it inside 50. The kick lets them down. Chips to half back. Bwethke has found some space. Her field kicking is normally first rate. She's hit up the lead. What she got on offer? Doesn't often waste it. Well played. Fegert, solid tackle. Some indirect ball movement here. She's copped some of her own medicine. Umpire says she made an attempt to get it out. Cutting, wins it. Fegert, can she hit a target? Punch that like she meant it. Couldn't get an effective disposal. The Roosters, under great pressure. Hoffman comes free in the tackle. The Eagles on the ball now. Fegert, Thompson had the presence of mind to get to the dangerous spot. And they're away. Ward, that's good work rate. Normally delivers. The kick is precise. Not wanting to bomb to a contest. Malloy, all on her own. Can she find a teammate? This is great ball movement. The defence is disorganised. Disappointing inside 50. Good looking kick. The Eagles are out of trouble. That's skillful. Falkenberg does well under pressure. Quality delivery by foot. She doesn't waste many. They've opened them up here. Tidy ball. Bwethke. Who's at home? Robbins went bang. The sprint is on. You can never question her commitment. Throws it on the boot and that's a goal.
They had to work hard for that first goal, but in the end it was a pretty simple one, made possible by some smart decision-making.
The Eagles on the board early. Cutting with a deft tap. They've got good chemistry, those two. Falkenberg throws it on the boot. Hatchard clears the area. Metcalf squeezes the kick. Gauchi, daring run out of defence. George, Metcalf. Ball spills free in the tackle. Walling runs onto it. The Roosters have won it back. Gauchi, Robbins. You asked for it, you got it. Fair to say it's been a lacklustre affair so far. Cutting wins it down. It's no place for the faint-hearted. We'll do it all again. Cutting with the tap. Navigated the traffic. Just had to get it out. Bwethke copped some unwanted attention. It's proving hard to get a clearance at the moment.
The Eagles have probably had the better of it early in general play, but it's looking like a dour struggle is on the cards.
Bwethke, she's stopped in her tracks. Oh, she's been absolutely crunched. Didn't take the first option, and she's been penalised.
She bit off more than she could chew.
She's generally a good kick. Harden can keep it moving. What she got on offer? That's a useful ball. It must be her birthday. They're on point so far. This should end in a goal. Gives it everything. Robbins doing what she does best. Bwethke, she's got it.
The Eagles have had a great start. Their energy is terrific. They're moving the ball well and hitting the scoreboard.
The Eagles making all the running early. Cutting, got her palm to it. George, that was almost handed to her. Bwethke, under pressure. Blandon, how will the umpires see this? Boot to ball just in time. Bwethke, Feegit manages to get off a handball. Almost threw it out. Thompson, the Roosters, not at their best so far. That's well played. Harden, sees something she likes. Banchevich can get it and go. Metcalf kicks to space. Malloy was committed to the contest. They're tackling with great intent. Cutting, showing her skills. Gickus, Blandon has a paddock in front of her. Time to light up the Jets. Big tackle laid. They're tackling with venom today. The two rucks do battle. Feegit, she picked her pocket. Met solidly. Taken aground. That's commitment to the cause. Could that have been holding the ball? Some thought it was, but not the person who matters. Cutting, gets her hand to it. Good ruck work, good roving too. It's a hot footy. When one tackle just won't do. There might have been an argument for a free kick there. Cutting, wins it down. Feegit, it's a tough game.
You don't often get beaten when you win the clearances, contested possessions and disposal efficiency, and this match is no exception.
Feegit, Blandon is cool under pressure. Who is she aiming for? Armitstead on a lead, seizes the moment. Harden, it sits and she's in business. She's plucked it and she should have a shot.
Can she deliver? You back her more often than not.
Goes for the check side. Yes, that is so skillful.
Great team goal. If they keep playing like that, they won't be behind for long.
One kick game again. Cutting, smashes it out of there. A quick getaway wasn't possible. The umpire whistles for a ball up. Cutting with a deft tap. Terrific tackle.
How's it look down there, half?
The Eagles look more dangerous going forward, and I think they're working a bit harder as well.
Rucks go at it. This is great pressure footy.
Good tight tussle so far. You can see the planning both sides have put into this match.
Cutting with a deft tap. She's run into trouble.
The Eagles are certainly looking the better side, but they'd love to give themselves a bit more breathing space.
Punched clear. Feegit just shoveled it out. The team physios will be working overtime.
The Roosters have got to start roving to the opposing ruck because she is dominant.
Cutting with a deft tap. Feegit. Oh, felt that one from here and I'm in your screen. Not a lot of flow in this game right now, but that's testament to the pressure that both sides are applying. Gickus closed her down. Cutting. Will the umpire pluck a free kick?
Thoughts so far, half?
Football's a game of mistakes, and both sides are making plenty. The key is where you make them and what the damage is.
She will work all day. Gickus. The defenders will be nervous. It's a desperate tackle.
The Eagles probably feel like they haven't been fully rewarded for how much ball they're winning. They've been very good in close early.
She's wrapped up.
We might be in for a low-scoring match if the early going is any indication.
Cutting, got her palm to it. She's been set a task. Feegit, she's drawn a crowd.
Both sides are making their share of mistakes. It's just a matter of who can punish their opposition the most.
Cutting, punches it out of the ruck. Feegit, clever kick. Martino throws it on the boot. That might be going through. It is a real team lifter.
How good was that finish under pressure? She's such a classy player.
The Eagles have made the ideal start. The rucks lock horns. In the middle, Gickus lays it off. She's caught. She's been busy so far. What she got on offer. Gets her kick despite the heat. Honours the lead. Their ball movement has been impressive. Blandon! Got to the right position and hung on.
This deserves a goal.
No trouble at all, and they've skipped clear.
The Roosters are on the ropes. They need a spark before this one gets away from them.
The Eagles are on song. It's all going right so far for them. Great ruck work. Feegit leading from the front. Advantage paid. Falkenberg has found some space. Can she impose herself on the match? Defence 101 there. Armitstead. No easy exit. A few hearts in mouths for a moment or two. Cutting, showing her skills. Snap at goal. Good-looking kick. It's home.
The Roosters must be hoping that their opponents can't keep this standard up because they're just not able to compete with it.
The Eagles have well and truly got the jump now. Cutting, wins it out of the centre. Feegit, she ran into a brick wall. You'll really have to earn your kicks today.
The Roosters just can't get their hands on it. They've got to get more physical because they're being dictated to at the moment.
Gauchi, dangerous to leave her on her own. Her field kicking is normally first rate. The kick is precise. They'll compete inside the 50. Who's front and centre? Segenary, terrific forward pressure. She certainly didn't want it to spill out there. Cutting, wins it. Feegit, they'll need to limit her influence. Waters dishes it off. Desperate defence. She's besieged and will have another ball up. Cutting, showing her skills. This spells trouble. Big opportunity here. She puts it away and there's 6 points richer.
If you turn the ball over there, you've got to expect to pay the price.
The goals are coming thick and fast. This is great to watch. Cutting, got her palm to it. Absorbs the pressure. Squeezes the kick. In no man's land. Crunching tackle. Jensen doing the grunt work. Armitstead. They asked the question, but the umpire will have it. Punched clear. Feegit throws it on the boot. Falkenberg. She's been accosted. The Eagles won't mind this. They've smashed them in the clearances. Cutting, wins the tap. Feeling the heat.
Daniel, what have you noticed down at ground level?
The Eagles set themselves to start well, and they've done that. They look in good nick to me.
Cutting with a deft tap. Just had to get it out. Blandon. What a hand pass. Falkenberg with time. Drop punt. Goal.
They're after a big game from her today, and that's a great start.
The Roosters are on the back foot early. Cutting, wins the tap. Feegit. Attracted a crowd. We've got a whistle, umpire's ball. The two rucks do battle. Feegit, they're playing for keeps right now.
The Roosters would probably like to minimise stoppages and keep the ball in open play as much as they can because their clearance work isn't crash hot at the moment.
Feegit. Can she hit a target? Pataro in a natural habitat. She'll certainly feel that one. The crowd cry ball and they get their wish.
She tried to do too much and not for the first time.
Ward knew the tackle was coming. They should have been going forward. Now they'll have to defend. You can see their confidence growing. Who's got the wheels? She's lost it. Nyman. The Eagles are playing some great footy. Drops the football. Bouncing ball. Gauchi only knows one way. She's set upon. They appeal for a free kick, but will have a stoppage. Banchevich with a deft tap. Armitstead. Segenary tries to spike it out of the danger zone. Malloy, foot race on. Who can get there first? Bwethke, desperate to win it back. The fans will be happy to see this. Cutting, all alone in the centre square. Normally delivers. Blandon has found some space. Good kick. The Roosters with an opportunity now. Greet, hacking it forward. Which way will it bounce? She's under close attention. Boot to ball just in time. Bwethke, solid tackle. They've bottled it up. The two rucks do battle. Feagit, it's no place for the faint-hearted. It's not a fair fight. Umpire says she made an attempt to get it out. Cutting, wins it down. Feagit, here's a chance to get it forward. She's drawn a crowd.
The Roosters need to find a way to slow the game down and just gather their composure.
Cutting, got her palm to it. Feagit, she stopped in her tracks. Gets the kick away. Centre square, loose ball. Was that a throw? Pataro. The Eagles looking ominous. Good disciplined defence. Not on my watch, she says. The Roosters, a chasing tail. Misses the target and it's out of play.
The Roosters have coughed up the footy too much to expect to be leading this match, but you can't knock their endeavour.
Banchevich with a deft tap. George sharks it, cops some unwanted attention. Can they see off these last moments before the break? The two rucks do battle, like Thelma and Louise. Bwethke leading by example. Hatchard brushed over and they can reset.
That's smart play, really. There's no point taking unnecessary risks.
Hatchard brings it back in. Greet looking for the shorter option. Metcalf all on her own. The Roosters might be able to start something. Good thinking and good execution too. The Roosters are already playing catch-up. They've got a lot of work ahead of them to make a game of this. Half's back. What caught your eye, Half?
It's been an enjoyable game of footy, this one. We'll see lots of good goals in the highlights reel, but some of the defensive acts have been equally impressive. There are some defenders out there who would very much like to have less to do. They've been put under plenty of pressure.
Thanks for those observations, Half, as we get back underway. Cutting is teaching her a lesson. George, how will the umpires see this? They might be a little unlucky not to be rewarded there. It was a fine tackle. Banchevich slaps it out. George, Armitstead, met solidly. They're going nowhere and will have a stoppage near the centre.
Some of the transition footy has been fantastic. You wouldn't want to be a defender on a day like this.
Waterford.
The Eagles are getting the ball inside 50 more. It's no wonder they're winning the match comfortably.
Cutting has had her measure today. Under pressure. George gets there first. That was a loose handball. Harassed into an error. Can't take it. Falkenberg had eyes only for the footy, wanting to get on with the job. They're a big chance here. They're a bit sloppy at the moment. Waterford. Walling. Streams towards goal and slams it through for a major.
The Eagles are going on their merry way here. This could be over by half-time.
The Eagles with the first of the second term. Cutting continues to have her way. Waterford. Greg Williams would have been proud of that one. Bwethke running in support. Well played. They're irrepressible at the moment. She's hit up the lead. Can she finish it off? Tidy ball. Leaves it behind. O'Neill. Important tackle. She was just about through otherwise. Oh, that's a shank.
She really should have scored from there. It's a let-off.
Good-looking kick. Spent what she didn't have. It's a hot footy. This will go very wide. The kick's astray and out of bounds, but not out of bounds on the full. Great ruck work. Gickus will take some stopping. Luck's a fortune. It'll be a goal anyway. In she goes.
Well, there's one side working hard at the moment and the other side's just sitting back waiting for their teammates to do the work.
No trouble at all.
The Roosters have to do something. It's getting out of hand.
The Roosters are right on the edge. They desperately need to find something here. They might as well not have a ruck. She is everywhere at the moment. Holt wins it back. Great mark. Searching kick. It's eluded her. Fegit affects the turnover. Benedictson. Ball spills free in the tackle. Dealt with the pressure. They might be caught out on the turnover. She's copped some of her own medicine. Can she impose herself on the match? George. Oh, she's been absolutely crunched. They're tackling with venom today. Cutting. This is getting monotonous. That's unusual. Harden in the right spot. Finally, they go inside 50. Clark has it within range.
Their fans haven't had much to cheer about today. Hopefully they'll get something here.
For a much-needed goal. No, she slammed it into the post.
She really should have capitalised on that, but not to be.
Takes the short option from the kick in. George is dangerous when she has space. One behind.
They're lucky they haven't been made to pay for that turnover. They really should have been.
Back into play. Waterford can keep it moving. That's skillful. The Eagles are out of trouble. They're playing with purpose and composure. Segenary pushes into space and receives the footy. It's come unstuck. They need to hit the scoreboard here. Segenary takes an excellent grab. Clever kick. Quality delivery by foot. What she got on offer. And they're away. Malloy! Again with the superior judgment. The Eagles have all the answers. Probing ball. Gickus couldn't finish what she started. Kicks to space. Time to light up the Jets. They cannot keep her quiet. O'Neill with a clean pickup. Big tackle laid. She was trying to force her way through, but nothing doing. Cutting. She is simply too good. Must be incorrect disposal. It is.
She's having a word with the umpire and she may just have a point.
Careful ball movement. What can they muster from the back half? Her field kicking is normally first rate. Jensen couldn't burst through. Kicks inside the forward 50. Cutting. Uses her pace to great effect. She's got it.
She managed to get free and kick the easiest of goals.
They've got some real momentum now and will be hard to stop. Cutting. It's been a mighty performance. She just keeps racking up disposals. Holt gathers. She's caught. No way through that traffic, so they'll reset. Cutting. Gets her hand to it. Navigated the traffic. The Roosters on the ball now. She's besieged. The pressure is relentless.
The Roosters would improve their chances if they could hit the target more often. Their disposals left a fair bit to be desired.
Regari, Pataro, squeezes the kick. A rare turnover and welcome respite. Can they keep the footy this time? Segenary, we've seen that before. Closed her down. They want ball there, but they're not going to get it. Rucks go at it. Got the handball away. Pataro, Regari. She will work all day. Out of the congestion. The Eagles can smell blood. Who's front and centre? Happy to concede a behind.
They've got an opportunity here to get the ball down the other end quickly.
The Roosters desperately need to shift the momentum. Gauchi hasn't seen a lot of it. They must tidy up their kicking. You can see their confidence growing. That's a fine grab in the back pocket, and they might have dodged a bullet. Can she hit a target? Malloy has got loose. Normally delivers. Greet, working hard and being rewarded. Robbins can get it and go. Harden, the great Spud Frawley would have loved that one. When one tackle just won't do. They ask the question, but the umpire will have it. Cutting, she's worth her weight in gold. Bit of a panicked handball. Regari, she's been quiet. Gickus, fighting hard, attracted a crowd. The Eagles won't mind this. They've smashed them in the clearances. Cutting. It's a masterclass in ruck work. That's a turnover. Blandon gathers. The Roosters continue to be second to the ball. The lift door's closed on her and she's gone.
Not sure there was much prior opportunity there.
Pataro with the big fist. Gets her kick despite the heat. They're going hammer and tong. Stripped to the footy. Gauchi mops that one up. Armitstead. It's a tough game. Can she find a teammate? Anyone's ball. I thought it was a case of indecision. Now I'm just not sure. Brilliant tackle. They are cracking in hard. Cutting. Wins it down. They've got a good understanding, those two. They've got to get a wriggle on. Malloy on a lead. What she got on offer? Ward. Here's real danger now. They've got them on the overlap. Uses the body well.
This is what she gets paid to do, kick these goals.
They badly need a goal, and she delivers.
She produced a clinical finish there to cap off a terrific passage of play.
Back in the middle. Cutting, just for something different. Fegit. Gickus farms it out. They've put themselves under pressure. It's not a fair fight. She couldn't get rid of it. They wanted holding the ball, but nothing doing. Cutting has been dominant in the ruck. Fegit. That could be a goal-saving tackle. Bwethke marks. Will she go the bomb? Going for territory. Hoffman goes without it. George accepted the invitation. Good thinking and good execution too. That's a useful ball. Jensen presents in space. She struggled to make an impact to this point. Not sure what the idea was there. Doesn't often waste it. Waterford. The Eagles should score here. Blandon pulls the trigger. Perhaps a little rushed. It's a behind.
Always unlikely from there, but she is capable.
Hatchard brings it back in. As Dennis would say, that kick was centimetre perfect. George with a chance to relieve the pressure. Tidy ball. Ward. It's no place for the faint-hearted. The umpire will have it. Banchevich slaps it out. George. She'd like that one again. She's been busy so far. Which way will it bounce? Good kick. That's a bit of a gift. Sees an opportunity and plays on. They'll go the long way. Throws it on the boot. Ward. In some space on the wing. Takes the logical option. Harden. Jensen. Ward. She's caught one high. What she got on offer? The Roosters need to make inroads soon. Blandon. No easy exit. The fans will be happy to see this. They appeal for a free kick, but will have a stoppage. Butler smashes it out of there. Walling. Greet. Desperate to win it back. It's hard to find a winner for them today. Clark. Can she snap it goal? She's put it through.
Typical small forwards goal there. She's a real live wire inside 50.
They've got a couple back, but they need to keep coming. Butler is giving her a bit of a bath. Walling, Gickus. Can they catch them out on the turnover? Greet gathers in the centre square. Banchevich, clean pickup. George. Momentum is shifted. Armitstead, she's stopped in her tracks. They could do with this. They could really do with this. It's home.
It looks a different game suddenly. Maybe it's not over yet.
They've got their tails up now. Same old, same old. Walling. A quick getaway wasn't possible. Fegit hurried the kick. It's a poor one. Waterford. She's under close attention. She's been industrious. Banchevich. That's commitment to the cause. Was that a legitimate attempt to get it out? The umpire gives her the benefit of the doubt. Butler is teaching her a lesson. Walling. Fegit. O'Neill. She'll be sore tomorrow. She's drawn a crowd and will have another ball up. Butler continues to have her way. Greet.
Daniel, what's caught your eye?
The Roosters just aren't getting the ball inside their forward 50 enough. Maybe it's time to send one of their small forwards into the midfield.
Armitstead just had to get it out. That's a bit of a waste. She's gone. Waterford. Desperate defence. Gets the kick away. Sloppy disposal and we'll have a throw in.
The Roosters have got to start using the footy better. They're winning uncontested ball, but they're not making it count enough.
Banchevich with the tap. Gickus. That's a missed opportunity.
I'll have to forgive her for that. She's a long way in credit.
Chips to half back. The Roosters having a great patch. What she got on offer? Searching kick. Gickus clears the area. Armitstead. It's a good old-fashioned gang tackle. They're tackling with venom today. The two rucks do battle. Had to get it out. She's copped some of her own medicine. The Roosters, not at their best so far. Can she impose herself on the match? Segenary gets to it first. Nyman. I don't think she'll remonstrate over that one. Clever kick. Pitaro has found some space. Fegit. That's good work rate. She's leading all comers for disposals. Falkenberg. Crunching tackle. Stoppage coming up on the wing. The two rucks do battle. Waterford. Blandon. Butler. Manages to get off a handball. Bwethke drives it inside the forward 50. Walling lurking dangerously. She's set upon. Can they see off these last moments before the break? Butler. This is getting monotonous. The Eagles have won it back. Falkenberg hasn't seen a lot of it. In no man's land. Pitaro couldn't get an effective disposal. She's been accosted. She'll be picking grass out of her teeth after that. They've bottled it up. They might as well not have a ruck. Half-time is upon us, and this one is threatening to be a blowout. Now for some analysis from half.
The Eagles are winning a lot of the major indicators. Hit-outs, clearances, inside 50s, contested possessions. They're not quite doing as they please, but they would have to take the foot off the pedal for their opponents to get back into this match.
Thanks, half, as we get going again. Butler has had her measure today. Feegit, Blandon, big tackle laid. You have to be tough to play this game, and we'll do it all again. Butler, she is simply too good. Feegit, Waterford, Bwethke, Blandon, out of the congestion. Butler, hacking it forward. They're keeping the ball well. The defence has fallen down. That is great football.
That was dreadfully lax defending, leaving a player completely unattended so close to goal. The coach will be filthy.
Heads for home, not the best strike, and it's hit the post.
They've been kicking well at goal, but that's a real missed opportunity and lets down some good play upfield.
The Roosters are struggling to transition the footy. Hatchard lays it off. Gouchy feeling the heat. Gone! Caught napping in a dangerous spot.
She's not hiding her annoyance, but I think she's more upset with herself than with the umpire. For the first of the second half.
It's not the best kick. Has she done enough? No.
She'll be disappointed with that, but she'll back herself to make amends if she gets a chance.
Metcalf with the footy. Quality delivery by foot. That's skillful. They're moving the football well here. Good handball. Robbins. Penetrating ball. Walling got a fist in. Absorbs the pressure. Kicks to space. She's run into trouble. Oh, she's been absolutely crunched. The crowd crying ball, and they get their wish.
It's a hot footy today.
Can she hit a target? The sprint is on. Rush to behind for her own team. Feegit. Takes the short option from the kick in. Gouchy does well under pressure. No one can mark. Butler, slick hands. Falkenberg pokes it into the pocket. O'Neill, she made it look easy.
She has not managed to find the middle yet. She should do so here.
Set sail for home, and she has delivered.
They switched off for a bit, but as if sensing some danger, they've switched back on and managed to construct a goal that might just have headed off some creeping insecurities.
Well, early indications are that we're in for more of the same in this second half. Butler, the winner there. Feegit, onto it in a heartbeat. Blandon, sloppy disposal and a turnover. Banchevich, under pressure. Gouchy, can she be the fire starter? Xander, whatever she's suffering from, it's not leather poisoning. Segenary, the Eagles are playing some great footy. Time to light up the Jets. Pitaro, Feegit, I've liked her game today. Nyman, on a lead, seizes the moment. That's a useful ball. Good thinking and good execution too. What she got on offer. The defence is disorganised. Well played. They can smell victory. Xander tries to spike it out of the danger zone. She's lost possession. Martino going at her second. Only behind.
Well, that was a promising build-up and deserved a better finish.
Looking for a quick transition. Robbins with a chance to relieve the pressure. Good work rate. Takes the logical option. Well done. Harden, all on her own. This is much better. Thompson can keep it moving. Tidy ball. Who's front and centre? You can never question her commitment. You asked for it, you got it. No way through that traffic, so they'll reset. Cutting. It's been a mighty performance. Waterford. Rinse and repeat. We'll do it all again. Cutting. It's a masterclass in ruck work. Waterford gathers it cleanly on the wing. Can they keep the footy this time? They're playing with purpose and composure. Falkenberg gets her kick despite the heat. Bad kicking there, out on the full.
Great pressure and ultimately rewarded.
They've got to get a wriggle on. That's a good option, and this looks promising. Honours the lead. Can she find a teammate? Martino went bang. Little wonder halfback. George accepted the invitation. They cannot keep her quiet. Ball's to be won on centre wing. Hoffman. There might have been an argument for a free kick there. Cutting just for something different. George. Xander. We've got another stoppage. Banchevich with the tap. Armitstead. She's been a shining light. Xander. Ward. Gauchi needs to be quick. The Eagles on the ball now. Cutting. The kick is precise. Falkenberg. You can see their confidence growing. Robbins normally delivers. Bwethke runs onto it. She's been industrious. She'd like that one back. Armitstead just shoveled it out. Xander stripped to the footy. Martino gets there first. Looking for two in a row. Who's got the wheels? The kick was under pressure, so the umpire shows some leniency.
Dominating the disposal count doesn't always translate on the scoreboard, but it is today.
Ward, a rare win. That could be a goal-saving tackle. She just keeps racking up disposals. Oh, it's been paid. It's effectively a free goal.
It's always contentious, isn't it? She's been striking them well. This shouldn't present any problems.
She pops through her third.
The Roosters have to do something. It's getting out of hand.
The Eagles have made a flying start to the second half. Cutting. She's worth her weight in gold. Dealt with the pressure. It's a tough game. Throws it on the boot. Sloppy disposal keeps letting them down. Blandon. Bwethke. Probing ball. Punched away. Throw in deep in the pocket.
The Roosters might be better served with a more defensive midfield strategy, given the dominance of the opposing ruck.
Ward slaps it out. George navigated the traffic. Robbins. Hatchard hasn't seen a lot of it. They've turned it over. They've found the magic formula. O'Neill, this is a big opportunity. The Eagles can smell blood. Alarm bells are ringing.
They just haven't had an answer for her, nor for many of her teammates, to be fair.
Looks good off the boot. She's got it.
They've been consistently able to find avenues to goal through quick and direct ball movement.
The Eagles are showing why they were favourites to win this match. Cutting is teaching her a lesson. Pitaro running in support, taking her ground. She was optimistic if she thought she could break that tackle. Ward slaps it out. George, Armitstead squeezes the kick. Anyone's ball. Falkenberg showing some pace. They're playing like champions. Fegert has worked hard to present. She'll drive them inside 50 yet again. Metcalf, outsized but never out-hunted. Ward. Can she impose herself on the match? Hoffman gets back and should repel. Thompson. As Dennis would say, that kick was centimetre perfect. This is great ball movement. Spearing pass. Couldn't burst through. She couldn't get her fist or her foot to it. Takes the advantage. Jensen. Harden. It's a hot footy. She's only had the one inside 50. They should have been going forward. Now they'll have to defend. Harden, desperate to win it back. When one tackle just won't do. They're tackling with venom today. Cutting has been dominant in the ruck. Gickus. Fegert. Bouncing ball. Gickus gets the kick away. Hoffman has it now on centre wing. That's a bruising tackle.
Daniel, what's caught your eye?
The Eagles are putting the opposition's defenders under all sorts of pressure, and the forwards are making it count on the scoreboard.
They've got a good understanding, those two. She'll be sore tomorrow. Their appeals have fallen on deaf ears. Cutting continues to have her way. Gickus read it well, intercepted it on centre wing. They desperately need a goal. Which way will it bounce? She's hit up the lead. The Roosters have been out of sorts. Leaves it behind. She's stopped in her tracks on the non-preferred. Strong grab. Here's the vital kick inside the 50. This is a joy to watch. Golden opportunity here.
It's a big margin and it should get at least 6 points bigger.
She's a good set shot and she's buried that one.
She's really set them alight in that forward line, playing that small forward role beautifully.
The Eagles are playing superb footy at the minute. Can they keep it going? Cutting, showing her skills. Fegat, Gickus. Blandon! Wins the contest hands down. Hoffman goes laterally, wanting to get on with the job. She's generally a good kick. Banchevich with a chance to run. Picking their way through. Time for the Crummers to go to work. Just had to get it out. George, that's symptomatic of their night. It's a dominant display. Banchevich belts it clear. Robbins is there in the clinches. George, she is everywhere at the moment. The foot race is on the wing. Robbins got the handball away. Hoffman, short pass, looks good. The Roosters moving the ball well. Malloy in the clear. What she got on offer. Kicks inside the forward 50. Waters clears the area. Martino. Gauchi couldn't mark, so she brings it to ground. Buethke, she's caught. The umpire will have it. Cutting, she is simply too good. Gickus. Hurried kick goes very wide. Doesn't often waste it. Taking out some frustration, possibly. Cutting. Oh, that has to hurt. Banchevich. Gauchi pokes it into the pocket. Waters is proving hard to pass. Butler goes long. Great body work. Lays it off. Segenary. The Roosters continue to be second to the ball. That's holding the footy.
She bit off more than she could chew.
Clever kick. George, here's real danger now. Golden opportunity here. That might attract a pack. Waters with a terrific mark deep in defence. Blandon. Banchevich is racking up spoils. Attracted a crowd. Fantastic tackling technique there. We thought this would be a good duel in the ruck. Blandon out of the congestion. Fegat absorbing the pressure. Terrific tackle. We'll do it all again. Cutting is giving her a bit of a bath. Fegat bounced straight off her chest. She's drawn a crowd. Kicks to space. Foot race on. Who can get there first? Banchevich. She'll certainly feel that one. They appeal for a free kick, but will have a stoppage. Cutting has rucked tirelessly. Good ruck work. Good roving too. Nijelki got a fist in. She's under close attention. They've bottled it up. Cutting has had her measure today. Gickus. George in the centre square. Banchevich. Can she find a teammate? Harden. They're playing for keeps right now. The Eagles guarding the corridor. The Eagles extended their advantage in that quarter, and this match is as good as theirs as we turn for home. Now for some analysis from half.
Hit out, clearance, inside 50, shot on goal. Rinse and repeat. And at some point, you'd think the opposition would do something about it. Anyone can look good against a team that would rather be anywhere else, but credit to them for taking full advantage. I'd be amazed if anything changes.
We'll see how it plays out. Thanks, half. Banchevich with a deft tap. George, she's been accosted. No one able to clear the footy, so we'll have another ball up. Cutting, wins the tap. Fegit, Gickus, trying to find a pathway through. Getting their handball game going. Couldn't get a disposal. Cutting, so influential today. Falkenberg, Walling in the right spot. They're on a tear and they're dealing maximum damage.
She's a terrific asset with her pace and skills, and that was another example.
The Eagles have the first of the last quarter. Cutting could do this with her eyes closed. Gickus takes the hand pass. They might be a little unlucky not to be rewarded there. It was a fine tackle. Same old, same old. Farms it out. Gickus. She's run into trouble.
Down at ground level, half.
The inside 50 disparity has been significant and is a key reason why the scoreboard says what it says.
They might as well not have a ruck. Fegit absorbs the pressure. Navigated the traffic. Harden leads her opponent. Careful ball movement. Jensen on centre wing has marked. Her field kicking is normally first rate. Clark. It's a free for in the back. This is more positive. Waters. We've seen that before. Fegit. Clark doesn't hit it well. Ward cannot be deterred. Rushed to behind for her own team.
Every bit counts, I guess.
Waters to bring it in. Good work rate. Careful with the kick. They are a pleasure to watch. What she got on offer. That's a useful ball. Gee, they're playing well. By hand. Benedictson. She's been dispossessed. Nyman. Crunching tackle. Didn't take the first option and she's been penalised.
Her annoyance can only be with herself for a lack of awareness.
The urgency's gone out of this one. Thumped away. The boundary umpire will toss it back inside the 50.
Some of their stoppage work today has been exceptional and is part of the reason they're so far in front.
Punched clear. George with half a chance. Armitstead. The Eagles are giving them nothing. Cutting just for something different. Blandon manages to get off a handball. She's drawn a crowd.
It's a smashing on the scoreboard and a smashing in the clearances as well.
Banchevich with the tap. Armitstead. Cutting. Gathers. Easy decision. The tackle was above the shoulders. Probing ball. That's a good option, and this looks promising. The Eagles are playing some great footy. Hoffman with the big fist. Gauchi. George in the clear on centre wing. I've liked her game today. Who's front and centre? Wilson showing real strength. Banchevich. Ward getting involved. She's got it.
A real opportunist goal there. She doesn't need a lot of the footy to make an impact.
Can they follow that goal up with another? Cutting. It's a masterclass in ruck work. Fegit. Gickus. You have to be tough to play this game. Umpire says she had no prior. Cutting. It's been a mighty performance. Falkenberg working hard and being rewarded. That's well played. Can she finish it off? Goes very wide. They've got it deep. That is great play.
That's mark number 4 now, and she's putting together a decent game.
Can she bend this through? Yes, she can.
There aren't many teams who can go with them when they're playing like this. They're firing on all cylinders.
The Eagles are irrepressible. What a day this is turning into for them. Cutting. She's worth her weight in gold. Under pressure. Gauchi mops that one up. George. Banchevich in some space now. They've worked it well. How's the entry? It's a race for goal. Gets her kick despite the heat. Blandon. That's a push and paid. And they're away. The Eagles are out of trouble. Normally delivers. Honours the lead. It's a tough game. Falkenberg goes laterally. In no man's land. What she got on offer? They desperately need a goal. Banchevich working hard and presenting well. They're moving the football quickly. Good disciplined defence. Waters. Terrific forward pressure. Gickus attracted a crowd. Throws it on the boot. No easy exit. The Eagles continue to do as they wish. It's loose inside the 50. Waterford swoops. No one can mark. Cutting. Too slow. The Roosters are chasing tail. Good kick. It's been that kind of day for them. Tidy ball. She's hit up the lead. They're playing with purpose and composure. Quality delivery by foot. They've picked their way through. Punched away. Robbins. And they're out of trouble. Walling runs onto it. Solid tackle. They are still cracking in hard deep into this game. Cutting is teaching her a lesson. George. Banchevich. Cops some unwanted attention. A good kick here and they'll be in business. And inside 50 goes begging. That's skillful. The great Spud Frawley would have loved that one. Doesn't often waste it. Feegit on a lead. Just has to hit a target. Robbins gets back and should be able to see off the danger. Not the required journey. Armitstead. Who's got the wheels? I thought it was a case of indecision. Now I'm just not sure. Brilliant tackle. They are cracking in hard. Cutting continues to have her way. Gickus, a model of consistency. Falkenberg. This will be her 5th inside 50. That's a strong mark.
She hasn't done a lot today, but she's still done some good things.
2 in a row if she gets it, and she does.
She produced a clinical finish there to cap off a terrific passage of play.
The Eagles with 2 on the bounce. Cutting has been dominant in the ruck. It's a hot footy. They asked the question, but the umpire will have it. Cutting. This is getting monotonous. Feegit. Bouncing ball. Hoffman. Oh, I felt that one from here and I'm in your screen. Something has to give soon.
The Roosters have got to start roving to the opposing ruck because she is dominant.
Feegit. Good use of hands. Banchevich. Gouchy. She just dropped it. That's not one of the acceptable methods of disposal.
No umpire ever changed their decision because a player had a whinge.
Ignoring the corridor for now, Feegit can keep it moving. Bwethke marks on centre wing. What she got on offer? The Eagles look well drilled. Martino. This is good footy. Clever kick. George gets there first. Feeling the heat. It would be a tough umpire to ping her for that. Banchevich with the tap. George just had to get it out. That's a bruising tackle. Even with the game well won, their pressure is still elite. Cutting. She is simply too good. Gickus.
In a strange way, the game being over as a contest might just free them up a bit. They've got nothing left to lose.
The 2 rucks do battle. Gickus. Cutting. Waterford with an opportunity. Not her best. She's kicked a goal.
She might ask for more time forward after that.
The Vultures are circling. Cutting, palmed it down beautifully. Waterford charges onto it. Benedictson. They want ball there, but they're not going to get it. Cutting, she's turned in one of the great ruck performances. Feegit. That sloppy play, and it could come back to bite them. What was she thinking? That can only be holding the ball.
It's a hot footy today.
Good-looking kick. The Eagles have winners everywhere. They're irrepressible at the moment. Taking out some frustration, possibly. Jensen, time to light up the Jets. Thompson, kicks to centre wing. Xander, all on her own. She's had little impact so far. Well played. Not a lot of positives today. Leaves it behind. Jensen, Xander. Defence 101 there. Waters uses the non-preferred. That was a big risk to take, and it's backfired.
She's been penalised for being unable to pinpoint a teammate 60 metres away, blindsided on her wrong foot.
For a much-needed goal, she's put it through.
Perhaps a bit fortunate with the free kick, but she went back and made the most of it.
That might make them feel a bit better. It's been a disappointing performance. We thought this would be a good duel in the ruck. Fegit. No one able to clear the footy, so we'll have another ball up. Cutting, gets her hand to it. Waterford, Greet, desperate to win it back. Banchevich, Xander, what can she do with it? She took it a bit easy, and she's gone. Gauchi loves the hard stuff. Greet had some assistance. Not on my watch, she says. The Eagles won't mind this. They've smashed them in the clearances. Cutting has had her measure today. Out of the congestion. Pataro. Clean pickup. She's drawn a crowd. Chips to half back. Anyone's ball. Segenary. Can she hit a target? Falkenberg. She'll certainly feel that one. Squeezes the kick. The umpire was compelled. Playing for pride now. Segenary is proving very difficult to get past. Got a little time here. They are a pleasure to watch. She doesn't waste many. Pataro has charged into space. That's a good option, and this looks promising. Oh, she's been absolutely crunched. Ball, cries the crowd, and the umpire agrees.
Not sure there was much prior opportunity there.
The Roosters on the ball now. Big tackle laid. They're tackling with venom today. Same old, same old. Got the handball away. Pataro. This is great pressure footy. Their appeals have fallen on deaf ears. They might as well not have a ruck. Got to get rid of it. Dishes it off. That's not like her. She's only had the one inside 50. Can't take it. The Eagles have won it back. Hoffman. We've seen that before. Greet. Wins the race. Under pressure. Gets the kick away. Who can run onto this and pump it forward? Harden gathers in the centre square. Jensen. Armitstead. The Roosters moving the ball well. The defence has fallen down. Lace out. Great footy.
Poor defence, leaving her on her own, and now you'd imagine she'll make them pay.
It's banana time, and she does it easily.
Not much has gone right for them today, but that was a great passage of play.
The Roosters with the past 2 goals. Cutting could do this with her eyes closed. Pataro knew the tackle was coming. Siren not far away, and I think we'll all be pretty happy to hear it, quite frankly. Cutting has rucked tirelessly. Farms it out. Bwethke competing fiercely. She ran into a brick wall. The game might be over as a contest, but there's still plenty of intensity. Cutting is giving her a bit of a bath. Whatever she's suffering from, it's not leather poisoning. The Roosters continue to be second to the ball. Which way will it bounce? She's run into trouble. She'll be picking grass out of her teeth after that. There'll be a few sore players after this match. Cutting, just for something different. Xander reads the play so well. They could be vulnerable here. The Eagles salute again, and winning for them has become a glorious habit. Kelly Underwood's here for some final thoughts. How do you unpack that one, Kel?
I think the greatest challenge for this side will be avoiding overconfidence. They were in a different class today and they look every bit the team to beat. Most areas of their game are in great shape and frankly, I wouldn't like to be playing them next week.
Thanks for your contributions throughout the evening, Cal. That's all for today. Hope you enjoyed the action. It's bye for now.
Hello, I'm Anthony Hudson. Welcome to Sunday Night Football. It's great to have you with us at Mineral Resources Park. This is the round 9 match between Claremont and Box Hill. Both sides have shown themselves to be among the better teams in the competition and will be eyeing off a noteworthy scalp today. And out they come, led by their skipper. Daniel Harford is with me. Hello, Harf. What can we expect from this match?
Good to be here, Hutto. I'm going with the Tigers. My tipping hasn't been so crash hot, so I'm going with a couple of roughies this week, and this seemed as likely a candidate as any.
Okay then, thanks, Harf. As the teams huddle, the two captains shake hands for the toss of the coin. It's 4th against 6th, and it's just about all systems go for what should be a beauty. A great game in prospect as we get underway. Ramsden wins the first tap. Anderson, can anyone get to the drop zone? Hill has it within range. Pokes it into the pocket. The kick was centimetre perfect.
He couldn't believe his luck finding that much. Space inside the forward 50.
They should be on the board. They're not. It's a bad miss.
Whatever their score ends up being today, it'll be at least 5 points short of what it should have been.
Looking for a quick transition. Davis, all on his own. Headland, that's good work rate. Useful hand pass. This is promising. Davis. Headland. Blasts away. Ramsden takes an excellent grab. What's he got on offer? The Tigers guarding the corridor. They've opened them up here. Dalton panicked under pressure. That's a bit of a gift. Looking for some quick ball movement. Gives it everything. McGuinness spoils. McDonald feeling the heat. He was optimistic if he thought he could break that tackle. Good ruck work. McGuinness. He's suddenly a popular man. Neither side able to clear the footy. Eastland with a deft tap. Headland. Elliott. They could be in front in a minute. Defence 101 there. Got to get rid of it. Dalton. He just dropped it. McDonald almost threw it out. Gday. They've worked it well. That's a useful ball. Alarm bells are ringing. Just needs an accurate kick now.
A question of accuracy, and he should be able to answer in the affirmative.
He's kicked it like an arrow.
That will do his conference the world of good to start like that.
The Tigers picking up where they left off last week. Eastland showing his skills. England. Elliott gets the kick away. Morrison wins it back. Great mark. Anderson. They have absolutely spifflicated him. The umpire will have it. Eastland gets his hand to it. Elliott. England in the thick of it as ever. Minear cops some unwanted attention. Throws it on the boot. England out of the congestion. Alvarez takes the responsibility. Just needs to finish. Finish he does.
It's too early to panic, but they might think about making a couple of changes before a bad start becomes worse.
They've hit the ground running and they're looking in fine form. The big men fly. England gets his kick despite the heat. Who can run onto this and pump it forward? Van Rooyen in no man's land. Solid tackle. Attracted a crowd. He couldn't get rid of it. They wanted holding the ball, but nothing doing. Eastland showing his skills. England. They're tackling with great intent. Eastland, the winner there. Greaves. He's stopped in his tracks. They lock it up and we'll have another stoppage. Rucks go at it. Anderson. McGuinness. He ran into a brick wall.
The Tigers probably feel like they haven't been fully rewarded for how much ball they're winning. They've been very good in close early.
Eastland wins it. Elliott. He's caught.
The Hawks are fortunate the damage isn't worse because they're really struggling at the source.
Ramsden showing his skills when one tackle just won't do. We've got another stoppage.
The Tigers are looking sharp so far. You can see they set themselves to start strongly for this game.
England met solidly.
The Hawks are more than capable of hitting the scoreboard quickly if only they can get more proactive at the source.
Henry with a deft tap. McGuinness. Davis gets to it first.
The Hawks are not getting their hands on the ball anywhere near enough, so they need to turn that around if they're going to go on to win.
Good ruck work. McGuinness just had to get it out. Greaves. He's been accosted. He's set upon. That's a great tackle, and it's been rewarded.
Nothing wrong with ambition, but you've got to know your limits.
His field kicking is normally first rate. Headland on centre wing is marked. They are looking hot early. Who's front and centre? Hunter. Stripped of the footy. Manier. Headland. Intercepted, and they can launch from halfback. McLaughlin. Dalton. Anderson. Should have done better. England. Got a fist in. Hardesty. Crunching tackle. It's not a fair fight. They've bottled it up. Henry palms it down. Dalton. McGuinness leading from the front. Davis makes good contact. Can they beat them back to goal? Elliott is calm in a crisis. Tidy ball. Honours the lead. Manier normally delivers. McDonald making his claim for the Golden Fist Award. Van Rooyen. The umpire says he had no prior. Good ruck work. McGuinness gathers. Brown. Henry takes the hand pass. Great smother. He's drawn a crowd. There might have been an argument for a free kick there. Henry wins the hit out. Read it well and intercepted it on centre wing. And that's a letdown. Can he find a teammate? Good thinking and good execution too. Henry can keep it moving. Dalton with a chance to run. Takes the safe option. Deere pushes into space and receives the footy. Greaves finds himself unattended. Delivers a long ball. Punched away. Sheldrick. Slick hands. Hunter. What can they build here? Wasn't a great kick. They've turned it over. Horner. McLaughlin on a lead. Goes long. Davis takes a potentially goal-saving mark on the last line of defence. That's well played. His hand passing is a weapon. Pearce looking for some quick ball movement. He's been busy so far. Sheldrick dangerous to leave on his own. Good work rate. Headland with a little bit of time. Spills the mark. Can they catch them out on the turnover? Punched that like he meant it. He's besieged. They're tackling with venom today. Henry showing his skills. McGuinness. Brown. Good build-up. Bianco. McLaughlin commands the footy. The defence has fallen down. McCabe has found some space. Golden opportunity here.
That was dreadfully lax defending, leaving a player completely unattended so close to goal. The coach will be filthy.
You wouldn't expect him to have any trouble from there, and he doesn't.
They'll be looking for more of that. If they get it, they'll be in front in no time.
The Hawks with a nerve settler. Eastland with a deft tap. England has some attention to deal with. Is anyone home? This is good ball movement. They've picked their way through. They're moving the footy well here. They've got them on the overlap. He had no interest in taking any chances.
That's smart play, really. There's no point taking unnecessary risks.
Looking for a quick transition. The kick is precise. And they're away. Manier trying to bring the Crummers into play. Gowdy. It's been a lacklustre affair so far. Who can get the clearance? McGuinness doing the grunt work. They're fighting tooth and nail not to give up a goal. We've got a whistle. Umpire's ball. Eastland smashes it out of there. England drop punt and he has put it away.
The Tigers have had a great start. Their energy is terrific. They're moving the ball well and hitting the scoreboard.
The Tigers are already looking like they can kick a big score today. Good ruck work. England, Sheldrick, Eastland. Terrific tackle. Boulez. It's a tough game. He's hit up the lead. You can see their confidence growing. Spud Frawley would have loved that one. Ryan. It must be his birthday. What's he got on offer? Great play. The Hawks have been caught napping. Sheldrick. He was trying to beat a path to goal, but he was shut down quickly. Eastland showing his skills. McGuinness tries to bulldoze his way through. We've got another stoppage. Who can get the clearance? England. Mountford. The Tigers are playing some great footy. Mushika can go back and shoot at goal.
He's 1 from 1 so far.
He's already got one. He's still got one.
Not a gimme goal, but probably should have been kicked nevertheless.
No time like the present. Have they weathered the storm? That's a useful ball. It's come unstuck. Heads for the pocket. It's a bad mistake. Manages to find a teammate. The Hawks looking shaky early. Morrison makes position. Perez works hard to present. Horner knew where the help was. Hill. I felt that one from here. The crowd cries ball, and they get their wish.
Not sure there was much prior opportunity there.
Gowdy, all on his own. That's an uncharacteristic mistake. They need a spark. The kick was centimetre perfect. He's got an option in the centre square. McCabe! He's taken a beauty. Brown. This will be their first entry for a while. Eastland tries to spike it out of the danger zone. Got to get it forward now. Quality delivery by foot. Alvarez. Menier. Bouncing ball. Boulez. You have to be tough to play this game. They asked the question, but the umpire will have it. Eastland, the winner there. England, Menier, Headland. The Tigers look well drilled. DeLacy. That's good work rate. Can he impose himself on the match? Mushika in the clear. Mountford, Hunter, working hard and being rewarded. Gowdy on the end of it. They are cutting them up with their ball movement. The defence is disorganised. Menier has floated forward. Golden opportunity here.
He couldn't believe his luck finding that much space inside the forward 50.
Tries to bend this one back, but not enough.
There's 5 points gone begging.
He's off. Time to measure the kick. Probing ball. The Hawks are out of trouble. That's skillful. McCabe. This is good footy. Takes the logical option. Was that a legal disposal? The Tigers with an opportunity now. Van Rooyen. DeLacy. Mushika getting involved. He's been dispossessed. You asked for it. You got it. Ball up. The defenders will need to be on guard. Eastland palms it down. England sharks it. This for 2 in a row. He's got it. And they've pinched a break.
They might want to tighten up on him. They gave him too much space on that occasion, and he made the most of it.
So the underdog throwing down the gauntlet. You can see their belief growing. Sheldrick knew the tackle was coming. Great tackling technique there. Rucks go at it. Just shoveled it out. A quick getaway wasn't possible. Kicks to space. Which way will it bounce? Hunter closed him down. It's no place for the faint-hearted. Something has to give soon.
The Tigers
have already got on top in the clearances, and it's directly translating into more forward 50 entries.
Ramsden, under pressure. Morrison, to no one in particular. Greaves, McGuinness, good kick. Defence 101 there. DeClassy, McLaughlin, they desperately need this. Davis, read it like good defenders do. Sheldrick has charged into space. What can they muster from the back half? He's made a bright start. Pearce, with a chance to relieve the pressure. The Tigers have got out of the blocks well. Their confidence will be high as they head to their huddle. Gary's with us again. What's on your mind, Gaz?
The Tigers have established a handy break, and it's starting at the stoppages. There isn't always a direct correlation between hit-outs and clearances, but there was in that first term, with the midfielders taking full advantage of the silver service provided by their ruckman.
Good on you, Gary. Thank you. The two big men do battle. Brown, McGuinness. They have absolutely spifflicated him. McDonald, we've seen that before. Musika receives a clever hand pass. Heads towards goal and does not let them down.
The Tigers are going from strength to strength. They've got all the answers at the minute.
The Tigers with the first of the second term. Eastland has had his measure today. England, they've found the magic formula. Greaves, desperate to win it back. It's a high ball. Davis will bail his team out again. Can he hit a target? England, he just keeps racking up disposals. Searching kick. Perez doing what he does best. Lays it off. DeLacy gets to it first. Alvarez. Menier. He's just dropped the footy and the ump has no choice.
He's having a word with the umpire and he may just have a point.
Looking for some quick ball movement. The Hawks have been out of sorts. Mainwaring wins it back. Great mark. Menier can keep it moving. Well played. What's he got on offer? Well-weighted kick. Mountford has pushed deep and can have a shot. He will surely make this count. Menier gets to the front spot and can line them up.
To say there are some alarm bells ringing is an understatement. They're not working hard enough.
That's his first.
The Tigers are looking every bit a top 8 side at the moment.
The Tigers have got it out to a 6-kick game and they're going to be very hard to stop. Sheldrick, they cannot keep him quiet. Gee, they're playing well. Doesn't often waste it. England on a lead. The Hawks are chasing tail. Who's front and centre? Brown. Clever kick. Van Rooyen gets there first. Eastland almost threw it out. That's poor play. They need a goal, but it's at the wrong end. Hunter takes an excellent grab. The Tigers can smell blood. Ryan at full back stops them in their tracks. Tidy ball. McDonald with a chance to run. Bianco has found some space. Deere, dangerous to leave on his own. Greaves, they've got to get a wriggle on. Honours the lead. Squeezes the kick. DeClassy, crunching tackle. Got to get rid of it quickly. That's not quick enough.
He's not happy, but the call's correct.
Normally delivers. Pearce presents in space. Greaves read it well. Can he be the fire starter? Good thinking and good execution too. This ought to end in a goal. Looking to get it down there quickly. Morrison got to the right position and hung on.
Kicking at his first.
It's on the way. Good looking kick. He's dobbed it.
Did they ever need that? Now to rest back the momentum.
The Hawks have been outplayed, but they're hanging tough. Eastland continues to have his way. Musika, turnover in the middle. This could hurt. Morrison. Hill. Blasts away. Good disciplined defence. Hardesty throws it on the boot. That's well played. Neat little worm burner. He's hit up the lead. Mainwaring has got loose. Menier, Pearce, England just had to get it out. Navigated the traffic. Mainwaring. Can he find a teammate? The kick is precise. Eastland. The Tigers are good with their hands. Menier. You can't question his commitment. He just dropped it. Greaves. The Hawks not at their best so far. Davis making his claim for the Golden Fist Award. They've bottled it up. Eastland has been dominant in the ruck. Elliott. He'd like that one again. Big tackle laid. We've got another stoppage. Eastland is giving him a bath. McGuinness. Deere. Marks. Will he go the bomb? That's great footy. He's had little impact so far. Brown works hard to present.
He hasn't got his name on the goal scorers list yet. Here's a good chance.
That is going very close. Not close enough.
He hasn't got a goal to his name yet, and he's unlikely to get one if he keeps kicking like that.
He's off. That's good vision. The kick was centimetre perfect. They're moving the footy well here. No one can mark. He's set upon. Panicked under pressure. Elliott in the right spot at the right time. England. Alvarez. Munir out of the congestion. Rogers. He's drawn a crowd. They might be a little unlucky not to be rewarded. It was a fine tackle. Ramsden with a deft tap. Getting their handball game going. Dalton. Brown running in support. Manages to find a teammate. It's hard to defend ball movement like this.
Relatively straightforward kick, but that's easy to say from here.
Looks good off the boot. He's got it.
Well, if you give him room inside 50, you'll pay more often than not.
The Hawks having a good patch. The big men fly. Mountford, Elliott gets his kick despite the heat. Who can run onto this and pump it forward? It's not a fair fight. Stoppage coming up on the wing. Same old, same old. Elliott, he's lost it. Ramsden, Bianco, needs to be quick. They're a big chance here. Punched that like he meant it. Gets the kick away. That's a bruising tackle. They're tackling with great intent. Eastland. It's been a mighty performance. Elliott, look at him go. Can he impose himself on the match? Horner, he'll be sore in the morning. They're tackling with venom today. Eastland palms it down. Mountford, it's a tough game. No prior, and we'll have a ball up. Eastland, just for something different. Good ruck work and good roving too. Mainwaring might be just outside his range. The Hawks have been caught napping. Well, I suppose if you're going to turn it over, that's not the worst place. Morrison working hard and being rewarded. Quality delivery by foot. He doesn't waste many, sees an opportunity and plays on. Anderson, he's besieged. The umpire whistles for a ball up. Eastland is teaching him a lesson. Munir with a little bit of time. Mountford. DeLacy takes the mark and can extend the margin. Mushika strolls in and kicks the easiest of goals.
I think this margin is more or less reflective of the difference in class between these sides so far today.
The Tigers with a steadying goal. Eastland wins it out of the centre. Bianco, McGuinness. It's loose in the middle. Solid tackle. He's hurried the kick. It's a poor one. Anyone's ball. Pearce hits the deck. Missed opportunity. Managed to get a handball away. Bianco. Their appeals have fallen on deaf ears. Eastland. It's a masterclass in ruck work. England. Alvarez. We've got another stoppage. Eastland. He's worth his weight in gold. England. Munir. Alvarez. Mountford. They need a kick. Hunter. He's normally dependable, and he is this time.
The Hawks are second to the ball and they're under constant pressure. It's time to change it up.
The Tigers with two on the bounce. McCabe slaps it out. Anderson, McGuinness, cops some unwanted attention. The umpire will have it.
They might as well not have a ruck.
Mountford, Howard.
I felt that one from here.
The pressure is intense. We'll have yet another stoppage. Eastland showing his skills. McGuinness, Anderson, good build-up. Dalton, whatever he's suffering from, it's not leather poisoning. Useful hand pass. They could really do with a straight kick. He's up to the task, and he's pulled one back.
Better ball movement on that occasion allowed them to open up that opportunity in front of goal, and they've got full reward for it.
The Hawks are just hanging in there, but they need to string some goals together. Mountford, England. It's a hot footy. Mushika in space. Can run and carry. Hacking it forward. Punched away. Gowdy. You asked for it. You got it.
They want ball, but they're not going to get it.
Eastland.
This is getting monotonous.
Stripped of it. England. Kicking for his first. He's missed.
That's an opportunity gone begging. You back him in more often than not from there.
Looking for a quick transition.
Good work rate. The Hawks
Might be about to start something.
well played. He's put the foot down. Doesn't often waste it. DeClassy makes position.
What's he got on offer?
Searching kick.
They've opened them up here.
Takes them on. His field kicking is normally first rate. Eastland went bang. Hunter charges onto it. Boulez. Mushika all on his own. Sees something he likes.
He'll be picking grass out of his teeth after that.
Boulez. He's run into trouble. Menier has a paddock in front of him. That's skillful. Clean pickup. Boot to ball just in time. This is a joy to watch.
He's not on the board yet. That should change here.
Snaps it goal, but it's off target.
If they can keep running and taking the game on, there's no reason why they can't create lots of opportunities in front of goal.
Trying to catch them out.
Good thinking and good execution too. Perez with a chance to run. McGuinness. Deer.
That's a useful ball.
DeClassy working hard and presenting well. Spud Frawley would have loved that one. Knew the tackle was coming.
He was trying to beat a path to goal, but he was shut down quickly.
Eastland.
Could do this with his eyes closed.
Menier. Daring run out of defence. Mainwaring. Read it well and claims the mark. Kicks laterally. Thought his way through it. Menier. Dangerous to leave on his own. Normally delivers. McDonald heads them off at the pass. Kicks to centre wing. McGuinness has found some space. McDonald.
He'll feel that one. When one tackle just won't do.
We'll have a ball up as we approach half-time. Henry wins it. Anderson. Got to get rid of it. That's a dreadful hand pass. Hunter on a lead. Mainwaring. Couldn't get an effective disposal. Howard.
What's he got on offer?
Probing ball. The kick is precise. He's struggled to make an impact to this point. McLaughlin can keep it moving. McCabe
Pushes into space and receives the footy.
Mountford with the intercept mark. Well done. Pearce had some assistance. Davis. The Hawks guarding the corridor. Greaves makes good contact. Mainwaring. Will the umpire pluck a free kick? The umpire says he had no prior. Henry showing his skills. Dalton. McGuinness. The Tigers
Won't mind this. They've smashed them in the clearances.
Eastland.
He is simply too good.
He's not one to take a backward step. Pearce just shoveled it out. Mountford. Menier. Eastland. Davis. The major interval is upon us. Lots to debate and discuss during the halftime break for fans, commentators and coaches alike.
Time for some more insights from Gary on the boundary.
The Hawks are streeting the tackle count, but don't be fooled by that. It's because they've been second to the ball all day. The coach will be very disappointed with his midfield brigade because they simply haven't been hard enough. They've had the disadvantage of their ruck being well beaten, but even so, just haven't displayed the extreme competitiveness that we normally associate with this group. I expect to see a frenzied approach in the second half.
Thanks, Gary. As we get going again. Henry. He's been beaten, but he had a win there.
McGuinness. Anderson. Good disciplined defence. McCabe squeezes the kick. Runs towards goal and slams it through for a 6-pointer.
Bit of momentum now. That's 2 in a row.
That first goal so important. The big men fly. Dalton. Anderson. Can he hit a target?
He's been accosted.
We've got a whistle. Umpire's ball.
Henry. A rare win.
That's unusual.
It's a good old-fashioned gang tackle. Maybe the ump's got to kick it 20 metres sideways and let them run after it.
Eastland has been dominant in the ruck. Mountford,
he's only had the one inside 50.
Hunter in the right spot. The distance is the only problem. DeLacy marks and will surely convert.
Poor defence leaving him on his own, and now you'd imagine he'll make them pay.
He's got his second.
It hasn't been his best day, but he's still found ways to impact the match.
The Tigers really needed that goal just to settle things down. Eastland
continues to have his way.
Headland, Mountford, big tackle laid. They asked the question, but the umpire will have it. Eastland gets his hand to it. Mountford, he's wrapped up. There'll be a few feeling sore after this match.
The Hawks have got to start roving to the opposition ruckman because he's dominant.
England, Greaves, desperate to win it back.
Wasn't a great kick. They've turned it over.
They can smell victory. Eastland, who was he aiming for? Davis.
A quick getaway wasn't possible.
He's had little impact so far. Manages to find a teammate.
This deserves a goal. Should be a goal.
Set sail for home, and he has delivered.
He has produced a clinical finish there to cap off a terrific passage of play.
If they can get the next one, it'll be on.
We thought this would be a good duel in the ruck.
England. Was that a legitimate attempt to get it out? The ump gives him the benefit of the doubt. Eastland has rucked tirelessly. Greaves gathers. He ran into a brick wall. We'll have yet another stoppage.
The Hawks are struggling to provide their forwards with quality supply. It might be time to shuffle the magnets a bit.
Headland. Minear has pushed up. Mountford. The kick was misdirected.
Tries a safe ball.
Brown with a chance to relieve the pressure. And they're away. Dalton has charged into space.
Not wanting to bomb to a contest.
They're moving the footy well here. Who can run onto this and pump it forward?
He's suddenly a popular man.
He's been quiet. Dalton gathers. Gets his kick despite the heat. Hill, another goal, and they'll believe. DeClassy
pokes it into the pocket.
Sloppy disposal, and we'll have a throw in.
Lots to analyse, Gaz. What stands out?
The Tigers are winning the clearances and contested ball, but they're also using the ball better. So it's no wonder the scoreboard's looking so good for them.
Headland, England, Mountford, dangerous place to lose it. You can't question his commitment. McCabe heads in towards goal, and the kick is true. Great play.
Their efficiency in front of the sticks has arguably kept them in this game.
The Hawks having a good third term. Eastland
has had his measure today.
Headland, McGuinness mops that one up, absorbs the pressure.
There might have been an argument for a free kick there.
Eastland
is teaching him a lesson.
Elliott feeling the heat. Uses the non-preferred.
Bouncing ball. The team physios will be working overtime. Ball, cries the crowd, and the umpire agrees.
His annoyance can only be with himself for a lack of awareness.
Eastland.
They must be sick of the sight of that.
He's set upon.
They're tackling with venom today.
Eastland wins the tap. Headland throws it on the boot. Who's front and centre? Rogers. They're a big chance here. Gday collects the half volley.
A little clumsy with that tackle.
He hasn't got his name on the goal scorers list yet. Here's a good chance.
This needs to come back, but it's not coming back enough.
He's missed a couple now. Might just bring a few doubts into his head.
They've set up well for the kick-in.
Good work rate. His field kicking is normally first rate. The Hawks are out of trouble. Honours the lead.
What's he got on offer? Tidy ball.
Hill works hard to present. That's skillful. De Classy presents in space. Sets a task for the forwards.
Punch that like he meant it.
McLaughlin. Davis is calm in a crisis. Pearce. Greaves lurking menacingly. Couldn't get a disposal. Menier.
He's lost his bearings.
Headland.
A whistle for in the back.
Lowers the eyes. He's hit up the lead. Headland.
I've liked his game today.
Mushika with a chance to run. Menier. That's an uncharacteristic mistake. Dalton takes the hand pass.
Is anyone home?
Hill is the man on the spot and he's marked. Hardesty with the big fist. Thought his way through it. England.
No easy exit.
He's got support. Davis.
They're making hard work of it. They're keeping the ball well.
Normally delivers. Van Rooyen swoops. Can't afford to give it back in the corridor. Blasts away. No one can mark. Davis. He's besieged.
They want ball, but they're not going to get it.
Eastland is giving him a bath. Mushika. Alvarez. Ryan pounces. Can they keep the footy this time? Quality delivery by foot. The defence is disorganised. Bounced straight off his chest. Hunter gets to it first. Good thinking and good execution too. Pearce. He's caught.
They're tackling with great intent.
Eastland.
It's been a mighty performance.
Morrison. Solid tackle. We've got another stoppage. Henry wins it down. Dalton. Morrison. Suddenly there's some belief about them. Hardesty
is racking up spoils.
He's under close attention.
He's just run that out.
How's it look down there, Gaz?
The Hawks are not out of this by any stretch of the imagination, but they do need to be cleaner with the footy.
Eastland.
He's worth his weight in gold. Mushika. That's a shank.
Great pressure and ultimately rewarded.
He's 1 from 1 so far.
Snaps it goal, but it's off target.
He might think about a drop punt next time.
They've set up well for the kick-in.
Davis working hard and being rewarded. Mushika has found some space. Rogers takes it at centre halfback. Have they weathered the storm? Picking their way through. That's a good option, and this looks promising. Pearce. Van Rooyen all alone in the centre square. Rogers
can run and gun.
Elliott, Mainwaring.
Deere, with a clumsy tackle, has conceded a free kick.
Spills the mark. He's drawn a crowd. The umpire whistles for a ball up.
They might as well not have a ruck.
Elliott, can he impose himself on the match? It's no place for the faint-hearted.
He was optimistic if he thought he could break that tackle.
Eastland,
just for something different. Mushika.
The Hawks have copped the footy up too much to expect to be leading this match, but you can't knock their endeavour.
Same old, like Batman and Robin.
Eastland, Menier. That's good work rate. Can he hit a target? Punched away. Gday. It's a desperate tackle.
They have absolutely spifflicated him. He couldn't get rid of it. They wanted holding the ball, but nothing doing. Sheldrick. Van Rooyen. He's put it through.
They switched off for a bit, but as if sensing some danger, they've switched back on and managed to construct a goal that might just have headed off some creeping insecurities.
The Tigers are really taking it to them today.
Henry, the winner there.
Bianco, Anderson will keep coming. Morrison, Manier, Elliott rolling the sleeves up.
That's got to be a free kick. Took them on and didn't dispose of it correctly.
Nothing wrong with ambition, but you've got to know your limits.
Hill working hard and presenting well.
McLaughlin marks inside 50 and can have a shot.
They need a spark. Anderson
outbodied his opponent and took a ripper.
A real gimme goal coming up.
It's a bad miss.
He hasn't got a goal to his name yet, and he's unlikely to get one if he keeps kicking like that.
Boulez with the footy. Hunter makes position. The Tigers are bringing great energy. Rogers can keep it moving. Davis
attracted a crowd.
The umpire will have it.
Henry. He's been beaten, but he had a win there.
Elliott affects the turnover. Hunter hacking it forward. Spud Frawley would have loved that one. DeLacy. Rogers gets his kick despite the heat. It's loose inside the 50 and out of play.
The Tigers are really on top in the clearances at the moment. If that continues, this match is only going to go one way.
Henry, a rare win.
Bianco, terrific forward pressure. Umpire's ball as we near three-quarter time. Eastland showing his skills. Mushika, Elliott, just had to get it out. DeLacy, Alvarez, can he get a shot away?
They've been consistently able to find avenues to goal through quick and direct ball movement.
The Tigers are threatening to run away with it now. This has been impressive. Mushika, Elliott feeds it out. Brown leads his opponent, manages to find a teammate. What's he got on offer? They've opened them up here. They desperately need a goal. The Hawks moving the ball well. McCabe finds himself unattended. This is much better. Deere has got loose. Clever kick. Hunter takes an excellent grab. That's good vision. The Tigers have winners everywhere. Mushika pushes into space and receives the footy. McCabe farms it out. Mainwaring desperate to win it back. Hasn't seen a lot of it. Foot race on. Who can get there first? They should have been going forward. Now they'll have to defend. The kick was centimetre perfect. Hill, dangerous to leave on his own. Greaves pokes it into the pocket. Well, I suppose if you're going to turn it over, that's not the worst place. Probing ball. DeClassy couldn't mark, so he brings it to ground. DeLacy on a lead. Rogers. The Tigers are playing some great footy. The kick is precise. Gowdy has marked in front of goal. Eastland. Pearce.
It's a good old-fashioned gang tackle. No way through there, and they'll reset.
McCabe got his palm to it. Anderson. Brown gets back and should repel. That's well played.
His hand passing is a weapon.
Deere with time. The Tigers on the ball now. He's hurried the kick. It's a poor one. He'll be sore in the morning. They asked the question, but the umpire will have it. Eastland
continues to have his way.
Howard. It pitches near the 50. Who has the numbers? Boulez. It's a tough game. The umpire says he had no prior. Three-quarter time and an upset is brewing. How's your tipping going?
Let's head down to Gary Lyon on the boundary.
The Tigers have been very impressive today, and I can't see any reason why they shouldn't extend this margin further. They've been comfortably too good, and I think we'll see them keep the foot down and make the most of it. There's a big win on offer here.
Thanks for those observations, Gary, as we get back underway. Eastland.
He's turned in one of the great ruck performances. Mushika.
Headland into the action again already. Howard heads for the pocket. This is a joy to watch. In he goes.
He's been inaccurate today. Can he make amends here?
It's not a tight angle, but he goes with a check side and threads it.
He has produced a clinical finish there to cap off a terrific passage of play.
Sometimes a break can interrupt momentum, but that hasn't happened here.
Eastland
Is teaching him a lesson.
Headland.
Alvarez. When one tackle just won't do.
The Tigers
Won't mind this, they've smashed them in the clearances.
McCabe wins it. Brown.
The Hawks continue to be second to the ball. Alvarez.
Makes the kick look okay. Can he find a teammate? You can't afford to do that too often. Not a lot of positives today. Morrison lowers the eyes.
They've put themselves under pressure. Alvarez.
All on his own. They can smell victory. Ryan.
The Hawks have been out of sorts. Alvarez.
Elliott. Now it's someone else's problem. Rogers.
Driven into the turf, and that'll be a free kick. This could result in a goal.
This would make it very difficult indeed.
That's offline. Didn't really give it a chance.
It wasn't the easiest of shots, but he'd expect to kick that 8 times out of 10.
The ball's been living at one end. Quality delivery by foot. Brown in the clear.
They've got to get a wriggle on.
McCabe works hard to present. Can they get it forward this time? Searching kick. Brown with a chance to run. Good handball. Umraz can get it and go. It's not been his day, that's for sure.
Gee, they're playing well.
Another forward 50 entry.
They've got a problem now.
Eastland. You can see their confidence growing.
Muraz
Takes a potentially goal-saving mark on the last line of defence.
The Hawks might be about to start something.
Good work rate. Greaves has charged into space. He ran into a brick wall.
That's commitment to the cause. He seemed completely unaware of the company he had.
No umpire ever changed their decision because a player had a whinge.
Greaves. Conservative kick. They're moving the footy well here. McLaughlin marks on centre wing. Morrison gives it everything. Howard is there in defence. Davis is released by the handball. That sloppy play, and it could come back to bite.
They're crying out for a goal, and he's answered the call.
They've been very accurate, and they've needed to be in order to stay in this match.
The Hawks snare a badly needed goal.
Eastland
Has had his measure today.
Howard reads the tap well. Honours the lead. That's skillful. Hill. This is a big opportunity. Can he be the fire starter? Boulez
Makes good contact.
goes laterally.
He lost his radar there.
He hasn't had nearly enough of the ball to get away with that.
Got to kick this one to give them some hope.
They've got one back. Can they get another? No, they can't. It's taken the post.
Those sorts of shots just have to be goals when you're trying to come from behind.
They've set up well for the kick-in.
Davis. They're playing with purpose and poise.
Wasn't a great kick. They've turned it over.
He's done brilliantly.
Hill. Big opportunity here. He puts it away, and they're 6 points richer.
A real opportunist goal there. He doesn't need a lot of the footy to make an impact.
The Hawks will not lie down. Eastland.
It's been a mighty performance.
Headland. Alvarez. Kicks to space. Deer read that one like a book. McGuinness receives a clever hand pass. Here's a big chance to peg back the margin. DeLacy. That's a bruising tackle.
It's not a fair fight. A few hearts in mouths for a moment or two.
Eastland with a deft tap. McGuinness puts his teammate under the pump. DeClassy, right place, right time, goal.
All of a sudden, we've got a pretty important centre clearance coming up.
The Tigers need to find a second wind.
Eastland.
It's a masterclass in ruck work.
Headland. Howard. Can't afford to give it back in the corridor. Terrific tackle. The Hawks will have one eye on the clock. McCabe showing his skills. Elliott. Manier. Slick hands. This is promising. Headland.
I've liked his game today.
Ryan
will bail his team out again. Tidy ball.
Umraz with a chance to relieve the pressure. Perez can keep it moving.
Neat little worm burner.
Hill all alone in the centre square. The kick was misdirected. Normally delivers. Elliott. Who was he aiming for?
An inside 50 goes begging.
They'll bide their time. The Hawks having a great patch. Wanting to get on with the job. Doesn't often waste it. Good disciplined defence. Morrison. He's hit up the lead.
He's batting at 100% so far.
Here comes the banana. He's missed.
They're within striking distance, but they need to make the most of their shots on goal.
They've set up well for the kick-in.
Davis has found some space. Good kick. Manages to find a teammate.
That's a useful ball.
What can they muster from the back half? Rogers makes position. Hunter in the centre square.
Mushika getting involved.
Throws it on the boot. Elliott dealt with the pressure. Headland.
I don't think he'll remonstrate over that one.
Lays it off.
Mainwaring.
Rogers. Elliott has drifted forward and marked.
Straight in front, should not miss.
The crowd noise tells you all you need to know.
That was a fantastic passage of play, and it got the reward it deserved.
The Tigers really needed that one to halt the charge. McCabe, he's been beaten, but he had a win there.
Anderson. Time is starting to become a factor. Eastland
could do this with his eyes closed.
Elliott.
It's eluded him.
McCabe. Anderson. The defence has fallen down. DeClassy working hard and being rewarded. Well done.
McLaughlin marks inside 50 and can have a shot. Sheldrick, we've seen that before. You asked for it, you got it. He didn't want it to spill out there.
Eastland.
Just for something different.
Elliott.
That's not like him.
Rinse and repeat. Eastland has been dominant in the ruck. Elliott.
Mushika.
The Hawks are chasing tail. The Tigers
moving the ball well.
Boulez. Howard. He'll work all day. Rogers.
What can he do with it?
Headland.
On a lead.
Clever kick. Alarm bells are ringing.
That's a powerful hand pass. This might just snuff them out. Looking to hit up the short option. It's loose inside the 50.
He's lost possession.
Van Rooyen
gets there first. For a second goal today, it'll have to wait. He's missed.
The Hawks will breathe a sigh of relief that turnover didn't cost them.
No time like the present.
Umraz. That's good work rate. Dalton presents in space. Picking their way through. Hill has got loose. Takes the logical option. Umraz does well under pressure.
The kick was centimetre perfect.
They've opened them up here. The clock is the enemy now.
Can't keep hold of it.
McLaughlin. DeClassy in the right spot. Anderson. He's had little impact so far.
He could have blazed away, but he's done the team thing.
The Hawks are flat at the moment. Perhaps a goal here would energise them.
He'll bang this through for a point.
Gee, he'd be disappointed with that, but he'll back himself to make amends if he gets a chance.
They've set up well for the kick-in.
Good thinking and good execution too. The kick is precise.
Their ball movement has been impressive.
They might be out here. Slowing it down now. He's off. McLaughlin. He's gone. Stripped of the footy. They'll need to be more careful than that.
Important tackle. He was just about through otherwise.
The Tigers are giving them nothing.
Same old, same old.
Elliott read it well.
He's been accosted.
He's struggled to make an impact to this point. Careful ball movement. Headland, all on his own. Manier, Davis, Pearce.
It's labour intensive at the moment.
Headland. And that's a letdown. Can he hit a target? McGuinness uses the body well. The Hawks haven't thrown the towel in. De Classy can just about finish it himself. McGuinness, he would have fancied his chances from there. The Tigers have won it back.
Scrounges a kick.
Ramsden
takes an excellent grab.
They desperately need a goal. They must tidy up their kicking.
Tries a safe ball. Mainwaring pushes into space and receives the footy.
That's a good option, and this looks promising. Ignoring the corridor for now. Mushika with a chance to run. Can he find a teammate? Mainwaring. Dangerous to leave on his own.
Van Rooyen
works hard to present. And the kick inside 50 lets them down. Takes the safe option. The Hawks are out of trouble. And they're away. McGuinness. Handball off was good. Lowers the eyes.
They're keeping the ball well.
They need a spark. Eastland wins it back. Great mark. Headland. Quality delivery by foot.
What's he got on offer? If you're not a believer in this side, you should be. Van Rooyen.
Lurking menacingly. It's there!
They might want to tighten up on him. They gave him too much space on that occasion, and he made the most of it.
The Hawks are looking disorganised. Henry
wins the tap. Bianco pounces. Will the umpire pluck a free kick?
They've found the magic formula.
Manier kicks to space. He'll be dragged if he keeps doing that. He doesn't waste many. Good work rate. The Hawks
might be about to start something.
Ramsden, they're moving the footy well here. Probing ball. Elliott making his claim for the Golden Fist Award.
You have to be tough to play this game.
They might be a little unlucky not to be rewarded. It was a fine tackle.
Henry, a rare win.
McGuinness, Dalton, Bianco, Morrison looking to pull one back. That won't do it.
They did well to construct that shot at goal, but the inability to convert really let them down.
He's off. The Tigers have winners everywhere. What can they build here? Alvarez has charged into space. Honours the lead. Got to get it forward now.
When one tackle just won't do.
Ball up. Final siren not far away. Eastland is giving him a bath. Elliott. He's set upon. The umpire calls for it as full-time approaches.
Henry
showing his skills. The Tigers came away with a win. Too strong, too tough, and